Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a top 6 products for under $6 for you guys. I've been getting a lot of comments from my friends and my families to make a video featuring the products that I love, from primers to foundations to makeup products. So I've decided to do that for you guys today. I am dividing this video up into 2 parts. So the first part is going to be my top 6 under $6 products, which means my top 6 drugstore products or affordable products. And then part 2 is going to be my top 6 high-end makeup products. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video, and I will see everybody in my next video. Right, so let's go ahead and get into the first product, or the first brand. So this brand is called Wet n Wild. You can find them at Walmart, you can find them at Target. It's a drugstore brand. The first one, I have it pulled up on my phone right here, that I actually want to talk about is actually their contouring palettes. So mine are a little dirty because they have seen better days and that I use them absolutely all the time. They are going to be these. So my packaging is a little bit older than their new packaging that they have out now, but I just love these contouring shades and I guess highlight or brightening shades. I've been finding myself gravitate towards these palettes than I would with my Kat Von D contouring palette or my NYX contouring palette. The main reason why I gravitate to them is because they were priced at such an amazing price. They are large. You definitely have a lot of product here, and they're only priced at $3. Not to mention, they are super blendable, which is amazing for a new makeup person like myself. Blending is still comes out as a little bit of a problem for me, but having products that are easier to blend, especially affordable, like $3 price of a product, is great. They come in caramel toffee or caramel toffee, and then they come in dulce de leche. My Spanish though. So the dulce de leche one is more of a cool tone palette versus caramel toffee is going to be a warmer palette. I definitely like using this one to bronze up my face, and then I'll go in with the other palette and just do more of a chiseled look. Or sometimes I'll even bronze up my face, go in with a stiffer brush, and then contour it a little bit more. And I just love these palettes. So, the next item that I'm going to talk about in my Wet n Wild, or in my top 6 under 6 products, are going to be the Wet n Wild blushes. These are called the Color Icon blushes, and they are from Wet n Wild. And I have 3 shades. I don't know where my other shade is, but I have Pearlescent Pink and Rose Champagne. I do have Rose Champagne on my cheeks right now. It's very subtle because I did mix it in with another drugstore product that I will talk about later. The reason why I like these blushes is because I like Wet n Wild first and foremost. So I think I'm a little biased, but I like Wet n Wild, but they don't feel powdery. They are super easy to blend on your skin, and then the color selections are really cute. They don't have that many color selections, but they do have a lot of natural colors that I do tend to gravitate towards, rather than having my pink blushes or my red blushes. I do like to have a lot of natural blushes because I do go for a lot of natural looks here on my channel. So, if you want to check out blushes under, what is the price? I think the price for these 2 blushes priced at Walmart is going to be $2.78. For $2, how can you beat that price? You know, Wet n Wild is just amazing me with all of their affordable products, their brushes, and all of that stuff. And yeah, moving on to my 3rd product. Now this product, at first, I wasn't a huge fan of, honestly. I had purchased a primer from them, and it just wasn't my favorite primer. And then I decided to go into their blushes. And then their blushes were all right. They were all right. So I purchased the quad. I ended up falling in love with it. This brand that I'm talking about is called E.L.F. Now, how I got into the brand was mainly because of their affordable makeup brushes. But then I saw a YouTuber do a review on their blushes, and I wanted to figure out, okay, what is the hype? Let me see if I can get into it again. So, what I am actually talking about are the E.L.F's contouring duos. So they kind of look like this. So you'll have like a contour or a bronzer color on one side and then like a blush on the other side. Now I do have 3 duos from them. I have Turks and Caicos. Is that how you pronounce it? Half of these names I can't pronounce. You know, I always feel weird whenever I get on my camera and I'm talking and I can't pronounce a name and I'm like, oh crap. Cannot pronounce it. The next one that I have is this blush is more of a, you know, pinky peach blush. This one is in St. Luca. And then the final one that I have are in Fiji, and this is the Fiji matte one. I do have a cream one for Fiji, but I don't really use it all that much. When I had originally purchased it, I thought it was the powder one, but it wasn't. It was the cream ones, and I'm not a huge fan of cream products other than having a highlighter, which is my Benefit What's Up highlighter. So I'm not a huge fan of cream products, so I tend to stay away from them. But the powders are so much better than the cream products. Right now, I do have the Fiji on my cheeks. I do have the contouring contour powder and the blush on my cheeks right now. It's very, very subtle, very cute, very natural. I didn't go too heavy hand. I mean, maybe on the blush a little bit because I felt like it wasn't translating well on camera, but in person it looked perfect for me. It looked very natural and I love that. I got mine at Target for $4, which is really, really awesome because you're getting a blush and you're getting a bronzer color. It's perfect for traveling. If you are traveling, you can minimize the products that you have. Yeah, it's a little bit bulky, but it has 2 items in there. You bring this, you can skip on blush, you can skip on bronzer, and you know, save room in your bag, you know? So now let's go ahead and go into the 4th product. Now this product, I have seen Kathleen Lights use it and rave about it on her channel, and this was most recently. She was talking about the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and this is in translucent. And when I saw her raving about it, I kind of questioned it a little bit because I did try NYC way back when I first started makeup, and I wasn't a huge fan of their loose powders. I think the powder that I got was in medium, had a slight tone to it. I wasn't a huge fan. So when Kathleen started raving about it, I was like, okay, Kathleen knows her shit. So let me go ahead and figure out what this whole shebang thing is about. And I went out and I purchased it. And I actually really, really liked it for my under eye area. When I applied it, I found that my makeup, my concealer wasn't creasing at all. Nothing was moving under there, and I just liked it because I could use it for more than just setting my under eye area. I could use it for my face, and I did use it as well as blending out like my foundation, and it was just amazing. So I was like, okay, Kathleen Lights, okay, go ahead with you. The price for this loose setting powder is $2.77. You know, I think it's really good for a drugstore product. I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? These beauty people know what they're talking about. So let's go ahead and go on with my next product, which is a primer. Now, you guys know I have been trying to find a primer for the longest time. and I'm still searching for a primer because I want to have one. I want to have two. I want to have one high-end primer that I like and then one drugstore primer that I like. But realistically speaking, if I'm getting a primer, I'm typically going to the drugstore to get a primer. I have been trying to understand my skin type for the longest, and now I realize that I have dry skin. It just dry skin, and then if I put on some makeup, depending on the formula, it will be a little bit oily in my T-zone, but for the most part, I do have dry skin. So I'm always looking for products that are going to have hydrating factors into it. But when I purchased this primer, I felt like it made my skin super smooth and it made my foundation go on flawlessly. I didn't have to go back in and put more foundation on because I just felt like I just had a really great canvas to work on. So this primer is actually the Mineral Infused Face Primer from E.L.F. This primer right here, it did feel a little silicone-y, but it didn't feel wet on my skin. I didn't feel like I had to let it dry for that long or let it rest on my skin for that long for it to work. So that's why I am including this one in my top 6 under 6 product, even though this one I know was priced at $6. Number 6, and really guys, it's no surprise that I'm including this in my video. I've raved about it in another video, and I just find myself keeping true to it and raving about it, and that is going to be my Colourpop Ultra Matte Lipstick. The color that I'm actually wearing today is Lumiere 2 because I do have like a burgundy look going on and I wanted something a little bit purple for my lips. But I just find myself gravitating to these lipsticks on a daily basis. Apart from my NYX lipsticks, I find myself going for my Colourpop lipsticks. And I just love how they feel on my lips. They are not tacky at all. And they're just such an affordable price. I mean, it's amazing. A lot of makeup brands, whenever they do launch their liquid lipsticks, they're probably over the $6 mark where these Colourpop's lipsticks are. I mean, you have Kat Von D that has her liquid lipsticks at $24 a pop. And then you have your Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks that are just overpriced. When I want to save a little bit on my lips, like I said, just splurge on my eyeshadow palette. And alright guys, so that wraps up today's video. I really do hope that you found this information useful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. You can go ahead and leave all of the comments down below and I'll make sure I get to them as soon as I can. I know I've been a little bad about answering messages, but every time I upload a video, I try to answer questions as quickly as possible. So I hope this video helped you in your decision as to whether you want to try out some of these products. Like I said, they are really great products for the price range. I mean, $6 and under is a really great range, especially if you're just starting off in makeup, but you want to make sure that you get good products and none of those cheapo products. So yes, I will see everybody next week. Hopefully I'll have my high-end video up. If not, then it's coming soon. It's coming soon. I will see everybody in my next video and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!